Today I'm sharing some fun and unique DIY Mother's Day gift ideas just in time for Mother's Day that you'll actually want to give to your mom or a special lady in your life. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and let's go ahead and jump on into it. For this first project, you'll need a glass bowl. It doesn't matter what color it is, but just a bowl from the dollar store or Dollar Tree. And then Dollar Tree has tons of different types of fabrics and definitely in girly colors that are perfect for Mother's Day. But I'm actually going to upgrade my fabric into this fun print that I found at Walmart. I love the floral colors in it, but I am mixing it with this lavender color. So the first thing you want to do is cut out some strips. So I just play around with it and kind of worry about it later, the exact size. So I don't measure or anything, but just to let you know, I did go ahead and kind of measure what was best for this bowl. So it was about right at 5.5 inches. So if you are wanting to kind of measure that, but just do a test cut and make sure that it is going to fit perfect first. But all I'm doing is cutting out some little strips, and then I'm going to be taking some Mod Podge and mixing it with a little bit of water. For this one, I did get it a tad bit runny, so I recommend adding less water. But all I did was dip the strips down into this Mod Podge mixture and then attach it to the bow. And then I'm doing every other color, so a floral piece and then a lavender piece, and kind of create this fun pattern. But I love the colors in these, and it's going to create like a really cute planter that you can decorate with, but also put in some like succulents or plants, but make it look like it has like that girly Mother's Day look. And then I keep going around the entire bowl until it's covered. Let that completely dry. I just go ahead and let mine set overnight. And then I'm going to add in a piece of styrofoam. I love these like little cupcake shaped styrofoam pieces. They're so easy for bowls or little planters. So I glue that down in place, add in some white rocks. And then I like to pick up my succulents at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, but just kind of mixing them in. I love that little lavender succulent that came from Dollar Tree. It matches the fabric perfect. But this is a great project to be able to customize for the person that you're making it for into their favorite colors, but a really fun gift idea. Next, the Dollar Tree has out these metal buckets that are absolutely adorable. I love the floral prints on there. You can pick out which color that you like the best or for the person that you're gifting these to. But I wanted to turn these into some really fun candles. So the last time that I poured wax into a bucket like this, it kind of came out of the bottom, which wasn't a big deal. I was able just to kind of rake it away. So I thought that I would put a little bit of hot glue in the bottom. That did not even make a difference, I don't think. It still kind of comes out the bottom, so just expect that. But it's not very much and it hardens pretty quickly. I love how Dollar Tree has these colorful candles. Please be super careful. Make sure that you do protect your hands from the heat, and be careful when you are heating up glass. So I like to melt these candles on the stove. I just put them in a pot of water on kind of like medium-high heat, and it takes about 30 minutes before it'll melt. And then I carefully remove the wick, pour these into the buckets, and then replace the wick and kind of hold them in place with like a paintbrush or a pencil until these harden. Now these, I've never had this happen before, but these kind of hardened uneven and they had some holes in them. So I just melted down a little bit more of the same color wax and put it into the bucket, and I was able to cover over all the little mistakes, but it was no big deal. But I think it's completely worth it in the end. These are so adorable. This is the wax I was telling you about. It kind of comes out of the bottom, but I was able to carefully scrape that away, and it leaves this gorgeous candle that you can actually burn. Okay, so I just played around on my computer and printed out a little Mother's Day quote. You could pick anything that you like or type up something that you just want to write out, anything that you would like to say. And I'm going to be pairing this with a photo frame. So I actually upgraded my photo frame and I'm using one from Walmart because I like the wider frame. But you can definitely use one from Dollar Tree. If you do use a frame from Dollar Tree or actually anywhere, pick up 2 frames because being able to put a piece of glass over your writing will protect it so much more than what I'm doing in this video. But I am putting the paper underneath it and then going over it. I started with a black paint marker and I just didn't love how it was just black because I'm going to be adding some florals in here. So I found this gold marker at the Dollar Tree, so I went over the words with this and I love it 1,000 times better. So just traced the letters until I really like them. This photo frame was made a little bit weird, so I did cut the backing off so it didn't have that weird fold, and then gluing the glass down in place. But like I said, I recommend picking up 2 photo frames and stealing the glass out of one of them so that you can decorate the front of this and then kind of sandwich the glass over your decor, so it's not going to scratch. Your flowers aren't going to go anywhere, but for video purposes this is all I had, so that's what I'm using. I picked up these gorgeous pressed flowers from Hobby Lobby. You can get them on sale and very inexpensive, and it really dresses up anything that you want to make. So by removing the back, it's just going to leave an open clear backing, and I'm able to glue these florals or these pressed flowers onto the back and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I did spritz it with a little bit of glue. It gives it some fun texture. I had to lay this down so that it would show up on camera, but I feel like this looks really cute and such a special treasure that you can give your mom. So this is a fun little trinket that you can DIY for anyone special. I picked up a clear plate from Dollar Tree as well as a white mug, but you could use any type of mug that you would like or any color plate. I thought it would be fun to kind of coordinate the same fabric as I used in a previous project. So I'm cutting it down to size, applying some Mod Podge to the back of this plate. It will adhere, the fabric will adhere to the back of the plate. I'm letting that completely dry and then cutting the excess off, and it will make this plate turn into a gorgeous dish that can be like the base for my craft. My mug was just plain white, so I did cut out a heart out of paper to use as a template, and I laid it on the same color fabric, traced around it, cut that out, and then Mod Podge that on the mug. I Mod Podge the heart down and then let it dry, and then I'm gluing the mug to the plate. So you would not have to do this, but I'm turning it into like a really fun candle holder, or you could put anything that you would like in here. You could leave it open for them to put their pins in it, but I think it looks absolutely adorable just putting a pre-made Dollar Tree candle down inside, and I love the pop of the floral colors. I love these planters from Dollar Tree that have the scallop top. I feel like they're so like girly and dressy and just look really nice. So I thought it'd be fun to actually cut out Mom without using a cutting machine. I am taking some of the Dollar Tree vinyl, and I actually printed out the word Mom, but you could completely freehand this because M's and O's are super easy to cut out. But I'm actually putting these face down because I want the vinyl to be the same direction. So I don't want to cut this out backwards or anything, but just laying my letters on top of the vinyl, cutting each of them out, and then they're really going to pop off of the white and look like the perfect planter with the word Mom on it. And then it was time to add in my flowers. These are some of my favorite flowers from the Dollar Tree. They just have like this gorgeous greenery at the bottom, and it really fills in any planter. So I just mixed 3 different colors, added in some Spanish moss, and this is a gift ready to go, and you're not giving flowers that are going to die, but making a fun little bouquet that they can even set out on their patio. So whenever it comes to giving Mother's Day gifts, I find myself like leaning more towards photo frames and some way to share fun pictures. So I'm picking up one of these Dollar Tree signs. It's kind of like a shadow box. It doesn't have any glass or anything. It's just like a wooden sign. It has a gorgeous wooden frame. I go ahead and paint the background white just so none of that ugly lime green is going to show through. I glue down a piece of scrapbooking paper so it has this new fun pink girly background. And then I'm going to be adding in some more flowers. So these are not pressed flowers like I shared before, but they are just little 3D embellishments that I also picked up from Hobby Lobby. But if you couldn't find these, you also could shop at the Dollar Tree, find some fake flowers, and glue those in the bottom as well. I put this together in less than 5 minutes, and it looks handmade and really cute. I just picked out a photo. I did put it on top of some darker pink scrapbooking paper, so it really popped off of there, but I love all of the different shades of pink. You could even write something at the top of this or add in a special message instead of the photo, but I think this turned out really cute. My dollar store still has leftover Easter baskets, so that's what I'm using. I found these really cute little buckets or baskets, containers, but any kind of container would work, and pairing it with a ton of the Dollar Tree like Mother's Day gift ideas, as well as some like beauty and spa items. So I thought it would be fun to create like a beauty basket. Dollar Tree has so many things out right now that will go perfect in here, even if it's not in the Mother's Day section. So for mine, like I mentioned, I just picked up an Easter basket, but they always have so many different types of containers that you can pick up. I did replace the yellow ribbon for more of like this pink and white gingham ribbon, just so it stayed really pink and didn't look like it was an Easter basket. And I kind of wove this through the same way that the yellow ribbon was in there, tied a little knot in the front, and then started filling it up. I made this candle. It was just a plain candle. I put some more of that like pink vinyl that was in the last project or the couple projects back on the candle, and then filled it in with mostly Dollar Tree items. They had these really cool like makeup brush holders, as well as really cute little makeup brushes. I love all of the tiny little shampoo and conditioner bottles that say spa. They can use this whenever they're traveling or just for everyday use. I put in this little ice roller, as well as some zipper pouches, a spray bottle. They had this really cool like strawberry beauty blender travel case, which I think is so fun. I got myself one because I love using my beauty blenders, and I just don't like them rolling around everywhere, so that strawberry is so adorable. And then where it kind of had blank space, I just filled it in with these flowers, and then kept tucking in like the makeup removers, as well as some different little masks, like lotions and tissues, just anything that you can find. They have bath bombs and everything at Dollar Tree, so I'm sure that you can fill up an entire basket very inexpensive and give like a really fun gift so that your mom can pamper herself. I hope this video brought you a ton of inspiration. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you getting your mom for Mother's Day? Please share so that we can kind of share and bounce ideas off of each other down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting. Bye.